Hello everyone, my name is Chris. Welcome to Inside My Mind series, where I explain everything you need to know to become an extraordinary player in the finals. In today's video, I'm gonna show you one of the craziest games I've played in my 1000 hours of experience in the finals. We're gonna go for a completely brand new build for the light, because after receiving certain nerfs, it feels like certain gadgets felt very useless. For example, we can take a look at the stun gun, and if you would take a closer look at how many times you are realistically using the stun gun and how many times it is very useful for you per game, you quickly realize that the answer is most of the time 0. So I decided to try out teleport gateway instead, and as you can see here, we are exactly going to use it to its fullest potential, and this is actually game changing. This is gonna win you a lot more games than being very precise. This is gonna win you a lot more games if you were to be like a human aimbot, or if you were to be like to have a perfect position and stuff. You just need to place the cash out faster than your opponents, and the faster you do it, more time you're gonna have to grief other team, more time you're gonna have to go for the next vault, and by going to the next vault you might have the chance to choose the better cash out, and it drastically improves your win rate overall. So as you can see here, we teleported the cash out, and if you would pay close look at the macro situation on the map, you realize that they haven't placed one into A yet, which means that we would have so much time to actually go and grief enemy team. If you would look at the nature of the cash out B, it is incredibly easy to defend it from the roof. If you see that opponents are coming, you can just go for some poke damage from range and then use your pad in order to reliably go for a great RPG plus bubble plus like barricade, and you can just do all kinds of stuff. As you can see here, we understand that every single team is fighting at A for some reason. I have no idea why. Apparently in scrims and tournaments, I'm talking about high level, people usually try not to go for third parties, and if they see that two teams are fighting, they just go and try to take a 3 versus 3 fair duel on the next cash out. Unfortunately, in ranked, people don't pay any attention to that whatsoever. So as you can see here, everyone is fighting, and usually I don't recommend you doing that. Why the hell did I throw away the teleport here? No idea. So usually I don't recommend doing that, but if you know that your medium is gonna provide you with movement and you will be able to be in time to actually like go and stop B from going in, or maybe your heavy is gonna be able to like carry it alone, then you might go and try to grief. As you can see here, I am playing at an off angle, and I am not trying to play close to my team. This is not my responsibility. I am here to distract. I am here to deal some poke damage. If you would scroll back a little bit and look at how I threw nades, you realize that I'm doing a cancel. What does that mean? Well, not the cancel, excuse me, the animation cancel, right? The animation skip, where you throw one nade and then you throw another and then you throw one more and then this and that. So your responsibility as light to be the last person to die, to be the last person to engage, and to be the last person to be an idiot. And as you can see right now, my teammates are going to use coins in 3 seconds, and I have the time to tap 3 and pace it faster. I feel like I heard someone here. Maybe I didn't hear anyone. But as you can see here, the most proper play would be to place the teleporter and start running towards the cash out C. This is gonna ensure better timing for us, and we will be able to grieve enemy team. This is gonna be a lot harder for enemies to third party us, because there is gonna be less time to rotate, and overall pacing the cash out like this is gonna be way more useful. So as you can see here, with 2 proper teleports, I'm already having so much more value out of my gadgets and abilities, and this is absolutely great. Right here we spotted enemies on the roof, and going backwards is definitely not an option, so we're just gonna go and try to cook them up. On this particular cash out, I like to play the top left roof, and then you just pod above, or you can play this little slope, or how is it called in English, I have no idea. So you play that thing, perhaps if you have an APS, that's gonna make it a lot more easier. And then, yeah, like as you can see, it is my responsibility to res my teammates, but I am not obligated to play with them. I'm not obligated to play close to them, and like I am very much afraid of my life being taken away from me, so I'm playing as safe as possible while helping my teammates. Heavy medium light is certainly one of the hardest compositions in the game that requires you to have insane amounts of knowledge, experience, mechanical skill, understanding of engage timings, macro. It is crazy. Like I would say that the easiest composition right now is going to be double heavy, and then the hardest one is heavy medium light. So as you can see here, I'm yoinking the trophy of my body from the furthest range possible using a window climb, and I can guarantee you there is not a single person you will meet in ranked that would be able to chase you after that. You yoink him from the furthest range, you go behind the first safe cover, you res him there, or if you are being chased, you just go and try to grief them like that, right? Or try not try to grief them like that. Try to use the window climb. Here, I used the nade to poke him from 149, but unfortunately, the teammates were in the middle of nowhere. We know that light is absolute 1 HP, and my teammates have the time to reset. Ooh, this is a complete disaster. I absolutely love playing the sword myself and respect this guy for doing that. So he pretty much devoured us alive in the 1 versus 3. Unfortunately, there is not much time for him to cash it out. As you can see here, it's 2 minutes and 23 seconds, and every single team is going to fight for the cash out D. Purple is already 1 man alive, and orange are taking this cash out for free. And this is gonna be wave after wave after wave, and all that happened exactly because we used our teleporter twice, because we staggered the enemy cash out so hard without staggering our own. We did it indirectly, of course, we didn't do anything for it. As you can see here, we are just playing our lives. As I've said earlier, every single team is going to be on us, so the worst thing we can do is to commit and try to steal. That's exactly what my heavy player did, but it's okay, it's okay. So as you can see, we're gonna yoink him like this. I missed, and then we're just gonna window climb, yoink. Okay, so when you are man down or 2 men down, one of the most important thing you have to do is try to reset, res everyone, and approach again, because the worst thing that can happen is when you release the pressure, right? So if you were to approach a fight, the worst thing that can happen is you stop being annoying to enemies, right? Because apparently if you apply enough pressure for a long period of time, anything can break, pretty much, not to say the least, like low mental strength opponents, right? Because if you are being annoying and you just never die, never wipe, it gets on their nerves and makes them, you know, uncomfortable, to say the least. Right, so we are just collecting some free kills while playing our life. Again, it is my responsibility to play as safe as possible. It is my responsibility to not die. It is my responsibility to make sure that our team does not wipe. And here we are going for a very, very nice reapproach on 1 HP. My teammate was able to, like, win the fight because of that, and we actually landed a frag grenade on half HP on that guy. 20 seconds left, there is nothing opponents can do. They are trying to tap 5, but the lobby is incredibly staggered, and everyone decides to go in 3rd party and 4th party instead of trying to play for vault 5 and 6, and as a result, we end up in a situation where they just don't have time to place it in B, and this is going to be the game. So apparently round 1 of this knockout tournament was just a very, very simple warm-up for an atrociously difficult game that we are about to play. So we are starting at Vault 1, and this is a church. We are just... I gave a call to my team to never commit, just go back a little bit, give some space, because our responsibility is to place the cash out as fast as possible. This will ensure that we're gonna have less opponents running at us. We're gonna ensure that there is gonna be better chances for us to grieve other teams, and when you have control over who you want to grieve, you have control over who you want to play against, and you have complete control over the game. But when it's all random, it becomes very ugly sometimes. The strongest team gets through and they just destroy you in comparison with you just knocking them out as fast as possible. So this is a suspended structure Monaco, and one of the best things you can do is to take ultimate height and just prepare the jump pad in order to stop enemies from stealing. We are playing the teleport instead of stun gun, and I'm just going to use it straight above the cashout, so my heavy player can use the teleporter when they will try to steal. He can pre-place the bubble, and then he can try to do some damage. He can try to stop the attackers, and this is gonna be great. I would love to take this zipline on the church, although my teleport is gonna break, because if you look at the distance, it's 43 meters. I didn't want to risk it, and I would rather just play right here. I'm testing if I would be able to throw some nades, which I would be able to throw, if it's gonna be very, very necessary. Right, so as you can see, we have a superior position, and we have so much more time on our cash out than on cash out B. It means that we will have realistically one team that would try to like do something once, and after that we can go and quickly rotate to grief enemies at B side. This is exactly why heavy medium light is incredibly strong, because you have the possibility to grief other teams by outpacing the cash out like that, right? So here we are just playing our life. This is great. I would love to have that scenario on scrims, for example, where you are being uncontested and there is just nothing. As you can see, you can look at tab and see if opponents are fighting with each other. Their damage numbers are gonna go up, their heal numbers are gonna go up, and this is exactly how you know that they are not crouching somewhere waiting for you, that they are like actually going for you. So as you can see here, we have the time to grieve B, and I threw the teleport I don't know, for whatever reason, and then the medium is going to be the last person to really do anything, and we are going to find him here. I'm like, where he can be realistically only here, right? We were able to find him, and we actually got the cash, and $24,000 is gonna set us up for a very, very comfortable game, because if we were to take 15,000, we can just AFK throughout the whole game, and there is nothing that can happen that will actually lose us the game. Oh my god, this part of the game is literally the craziest stuff I've ever experienced in the finals. Oh my god. So as you can see here, we made a little mistake, positional. I didn't want to lose height, but my teammates decided to like engage here. I'm like, yo guys, we need to engage, please can you help me? And then we're almost getting that medium. I'm getting burned alive, like well done kind of steak. This guy dies for it, and then I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna use a teleporter for you, my Mr. Heavy. All right, so we're going the teleporter. We're gonna go in, and by the way, every single team was on us. Like, oh my god, you kill one team and there is another one coming. And then there is Goo. I'm like, I don't like this. This is pretty bad. And then there is a purple guy right here. But my guy just destroyed him. And I'm like, yo, let's push this person. And then the zipline just blows up, and there is another zipline. I'm going there. This is so like action-packed. I'm crazy. You can make a jump right here, and boom, nice, beautiful. We were able to snatch that kill. We are going back. Again, I have to be the least idiot in my team. So my teammates can do whatever they want because they know that I can back them up with not wiping. Because if we were wipe right here, we would have like $15,000, and it would put us below the qualification line after everyone is like doing their thing. Here, this is very important. Pay close attention to that. I am not shooting the first person I see. I'm taking a look who to help. Right? This is very important, because if you kill a very weak side, the strong side is gonna slow reset, and it's gonna be a lot harder for you to do something against them, right? But when you shoot like the stronger side, they kind of like even out, and then yeah, it is like that. Okay, so we're gonna use the teleporter here. Oh my god, I'm like, nope, this is crazy. Oh my god, bro, and we are alive at 43 HP. We're like, yo, let's slow reset. I actually have no chance to TP you because I've already used it, but there is a zipline. I'm gonna use it. Okay, we are using the zipline. My guys are also using the zipline. I'm like 3, 2, 1, commit. And then medium is like half HP. I'm missing everything. This is crazy. They're playing 2 APSs. Oh my god, this was terrible. 2 APSs, barricades, blowing, exploding, destroying mines. And I was like, Jesus Christ, help. And I'm like committing. Everyone is low HP. I'm dropping down, making sure that my teammates are getting the pace. And then I'm recommitting, and they are just absolutely not ready for me. I'm killing one person. No ammo. ammo, and then I'm killing this guy, and then I'm like instantly cheat switching on this guy, and then I'm like trying to steal it. No time, I'm dropping down. I'm like, okay, we need to chill a little bit. Holy snap, man. And this was like going on through my mind. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Here I'm like slow resetting, and as you can see again, it's really difficult for opponents to really do anything against us because we never die. We always come back with the coin, and then we're like here and there. Which unfortunately we don't have time to do anything against our opponents, but the worst thing we can do is die. So this is exactly what my heavy player is doing. It's just dying for nothing. Now he kills a person. I'm like giving a call so we can grieve them maybe. I'm using some random jump pad here. I'm like, can I jump up here, maybe up there? And then we're climbing on 3 to 1. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my, sometimes the finals can be absolutely beautiful. And here I'm receive a jump pad. I'm like, how the hell did I jump? I never even walked into it. My medium is a genius. And then, yeah, wow, oh my god. I'm looking at this and it brings me so much. Like, this is the finals as it should have been at release, and like imagine the possibilities of this game. Endless, absolutely endless. Here we are approaching from multiple sides. I'm going for a window climb. We are cooking this person. This medium is half HP, and I don't really need to one clip everyone in the game because I know that my teammates are absolutely extraordinary and they are one-man army, 3 of them, or 2 of them, excuse me. I am my own teammate, I guess, and they can finish off the opponents without me, even if they are half HP, even if they are full HP. So by making them low, I'm just making it easier for my teammates to really play the game, right? So even though we are all one-man army, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel like I want them to do as little as possible. And if we all have that mindset, it is impossible to end up in a situation where someone is throwing, right? Because you're like, right, hyper carrying. Boom, beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I did this guy as well. Chef's kiss. Heavy, medium, light composition is notorious for 1+1+1 combinations where you actually have the chance to like apply pressure from multiple sides without being strangled by your positioning, without being in need to hold hands. And if you'd like zoom back a little bit and look at macro of this game, this is low gravity, 33 seconds to place the cash out in, otherwise in B. Otherwise, it's only gonna be double stacked. If it's double stacked, no problem, we're gonna win anyway. I'm giving call to my teammates to not die, to not commit, right? And then I'm going there. We are playing half anchor, meaning that even though we are risking our lives, we are not committing, we are not being idiots, and this is what gonna, like, look at the jump pads. This is like a, I don't know, this is crazy stuff, right? So here I'm using a jump pad, we are getting closer to our opponents, and I'm like, yo, let's just shoot purple. Who cares who we play against, right? And then, oh my god, satisfying, abso-freaking-lutely. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I love one clipping people on light. This brings me almost to tears, right? So here we actually don't care who to wipe, who to win. My medium is playing Crane, so he's not gonna die anytime soon, and we can just apply pressure and have fun and play for clips and stuff, right? Because we honestly, we just don't care. We just don't care at this point. We already won the game by winning the double stack, because imagine we wouldn't be able to get the first 2 caches, right? We would have to fight for cash out A, and this is not realistic that we would be able to win 100 games out of 100 in a situation like this, because someone grieves, someone makes a play of his life, and then it just becomes very, very ugly. Nothing you can do. So here we're fighting against red, and they actually get us the run for our money. Holy hell. Like, the final against them is gonna be insane. When we played knockout round 2, I always look at the strongest team in the lobby and try to grieve them so we don't play against them in the final, but little did I know that a team with a flamethrower and double APS would cause us so many freaking problems. Playing against them felt like trying to like conquer an impregnable defense castle. Holy, my nades are not working, our RPGs, bubbles are not working, and all we can do is try to pick off someone off guard, but it is absolutely not going to happen, because how the hell did I take damage here though? Like, I'm killing that person, I'm killing... How the hell did I get damaged like that? Wait, what? He damaged me through the wall. Flamethrower is overpowered. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, so as you can see here, nothing we could have done. Like, I got both mediums to low HP, but then they were barricading, and there are 4 barricades and 2 APSs, and there is just nothing my heavy and medium can do to save themselves, right? My heavy wasted his RPG, kinda very unlucky. He wanted to make a hole in the wall to really, like, look at them, perhaps, right? But I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do against that? So our call was like, we just need to not let them take closed cashouts. It means that we need to have absolute control over vaults. It means that we would have to be extremely patient, extremely, like, scalpel precise, right? Surgeon scalpel precise. Because if you are not, you will end up in a situation where they place the next vault in a closed cash out and do the same thing, and then you're gonna be wondering, what the hell am I supposed to do, right? And we're like, yeah, just my teammates are like, Chris, you need to pick off the medium. I'm like, that's exactly what I was doing, but it's just unlucky that that happened, right? And here it just becomes really ugly. I should have been on the high ground, and then we just killed one. I'm like getting defeated, and oh my god, man, with a flamethrower, this person is giving us the run for the money. I should never been alive in that situation. My heavy just RPGs himself. RPG is that heavy, and it is a disaster. It is an absolute disaster. I'm gonna give credit to these people. They actually made us want to, like, sweat a little bit more, and it's amazing. It's amazing because, oopsie doopsie, if you take a look at our skill level, we have literally best in slot players probably in the game. Ince is one of the best mediums in the game, Nevermore is one of the best heavy players in the game. I can flex anything, I can be great light, I can be great medium, I can be great heavy. I am insane at IGLing. And we are losing to, like, double medium with a flamethrower. I'm like, what the hell are we supposed to do? Like, we lost. I'm 1 in 5. I ended up this tournament. I would have ended up this tournament like 30 kills, 2 deaths, but I ended up 20 something kills and then 8 deaths because I died so many times. I died so many times against these players. They just gave me the run for our money. We were trying to bring gas, but my teammates are like, why the hell are we bringing gas if they are playing flamethrower? They're just gonna, like, cube it once and then nothing would happen, right? So here we are trying to find them. I honestly have no idea why would they peek like that, but I got a really nice nade off the guy and they had to slow reset and it just turned to be really ugly. As you can see here, this is not the closed environment, and we were able to, like, finish it off. And this was that. So as you can see here, if you have no chance of blocking off a single entrance with the barricade, it's gonna be incredibly easy for us to surround them, and this is just an art of war. Honestly, this is just the art of war by Sun Tzu. I don't know. This is crazy, but this cash out is gonna be a lot harder for us to defend, but I am going to be an absolute idiot here. I was like, guys, I need to find an off angle from which I can actually apply pressure, because their mesh shield is only working for the front but never works at the back. I hear them, I'm like, I never want to die in this situation. The cash out is not low on time yet, and I'm just gonna take this jump pad and then we're gonna do everything. But here I made a mistake. I booped myself off the, and then I'm like jumping on them, like, what the hell am I doing? Are they gonna steal and win against us? But luckily my teammates are just great, and we were able to... I did everything in the fight, honestly. My teammates, like, kind of trolled a little bit, but I honestly... I even had the teleporter, man! I even had the teleporter! My dumb brain is never playing light in his life, so that's why I'm not using it. And also, when was the last time I played with TP? It was so long ago. It was so long ago. Oh my god. But luckily we got 1-1, and now it is our chance to actually shine. I'm going to be an idiot a little bit more, so bear with me here. So here we are tapping the cash out. I'm already replacing the teleporter. The first one stays for infinite amounts of time, so you can just, like, place it and then go do your thing, right? So here, I'm like, do we go D or do we go C? D is like an open garden, and this is gonna be really good for us. How the hell are they supposed to do that? But then they get, like, a forklift and stuff. it just becomes really, really ugly. Sometimes the cash out is not jumping into the teleport and you have to manually place it in, but yeah. Ooh, this was very, very bad. This was very... I'm like, guys, can you come? And then we flip the cash out off this freaking platform, so they never have the chance to like ride it up and down, and then they're like already at our asses, and we're like, oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? I just died for nothing. Like, I traded my life for half HP of the heavy, and then they are pulling up, and I'm like, guys, just give space. It's okay. I'm just gonna coin, and then we do stuff. My teammates are not kind of listening to me in that sense. Like, my heavy should have been already out, bro. He should never be seen, but bro is like, bro is just there. He's just like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care, clearly. My medium placed the zipline for him. This is a really nice thing. It's breaking it already. And then we are about to reapproach in 3 seconds. And this is going to be a deciding fight. Because if we win this, well, it's gonna be really difficult for them to retake. Trust me on that one. So here I am going. I need to find an off angle. My team is breaking mesh or bubble, and this is great. I'm finding really good damage on medium, and this is clearly insane. My medium goes in alone, beam beam bam bam. Oh my god, skibidi toilet kind of moment, and we are actually... No, they are still alive, and I'm like missing every bullet. We got this guy, and then the heavy is still alive. I'm like, what the hell? Alrighty, we got it. Jesus, man. And we staggered them enough to the point where we can actually make the difference. We staggered them enough so we can actually go and properly set up. We need to play closer to the cache so they have no chance to steal. And wow, this is going to be the game. At that time, I was like, what the hell is going on? Heavy, medium, light. Is that the composition? Is light actually that bad right now? Should not be, right? Should not be that bad, but apparently it is that bad. Alright, so that was it for today's video. Hopefully it was somewhat educational. Perhaps you are going to pick up some tips and tricks from this video. Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next one. Take care.